Welcome to Entering Scores Part 2. So you notice now the pool is complete, the sets ratio has been completed, the match ratio is completed, and they have a ranking. So the sets ratio is 2 and 2 for each of them. The match ratio is 1 and 1. So it then moves on to a tiebreaker based on the scoring between teams. You'll notice that if there is a tie in the top right corner of the ranking, there's a small letter that applies. If you scroll to the very bottom of the screen, it quotes the tiebreaker procedure. So D is the team having the best ratio of points for and against, considering games played between the tied teams will be ranked higher. So that's an exact excerpt from the Youth Competitions Manual. So you notice that it automatically ranks based on that. So let's go to Pool B and we'll put in some scores for Pool B. The Ancaster Lion game against Chatham Ballhawks Blue. We'll click the blank score. Brings us to the scoreboard. We're going to enter some scores. 25 to 20 and 25 to 20 again. And we'll click go. And you'll notice that the scores are entered. And if you go back to the pools, you'll notice there is a completed pool now, and their rankings have done based on the match ratio is still 1 to 1. However, the set ratio is different. There's a 3-2, a 2-3, and a 2-2. So the second criteria in the tie-breaking process after match ratio, if a match exists, it will be set ratio, and obviously the Durham Attack Explosion had the best set ratio. They are first, Ancaster was second, and Chatham Ballhawks Blue were third. And it shows as letter B, and it gives at the very bottom. The team having the best ratio of won lost games, considering matches played between the tied teams, will be ranked higher. So we'll move on to Pool C. We have one more game there. We'll enter the game against Caspian and Chatham. Click on that, and 25-17, and we'll have a 27-25. It will understand the right logic there. Click submit, and it is correct. We go back, there is no tiebreaker there. If for whatever reason and it's a common occurrence that sometimes scores get transposed. So if for whatever reason scores get put in the wrong way, you can just literally click it again, open it up, and the scores are there, and you can enter it in the other way and go from there. So it's not a one-shot deal. You can fix a score if a score mistake happens. So we'll just go back to the main screen. So we'll notice now that all three of these pools have been completed. Thank you very much for watching part 2 of Entering Scores. Please watch part 1 and part 3 in the playlist.